Vinny, why is it that when you leave, both Ozzy and Hulk die? You know what? I was gonna say, hi chat. Anything I miss? I didn't miss anything, right? Yeah, the Paul revering would have been crazy. Well, listen, the world Paul revered me, and I'm very, very well aware. And, you know, it's things have happened, and it's been a week. So, you know, rest in peace and all that. But here's what I'll say. I'm going to talk about Ozzy a little bit later during the break, because of course. But, you know, Chad, it's nice to be back. I didn't really do much, but it is nice to be back on stream. And no, I don't really have any vacation footage or discussion or anything like that, because that was the point of the vacation. And it was just nice to relax and explore and write some music and shit. So it was good. It was good, man. I'm really happy. Someone said I was scared something happened to you. You know what happened? Hulk Hogan. He came for me. And I came for him. Them puke maniacs are going. Listen, rest in peace to all that have passed the week I've been gone. Specifically celebrities that I have nothing to do with. Listen, I'm in some way, I'm very happy that I didn't have chat members telling me about this stuff as I was live, because I never really know what to say other than, oh. But I can tell you that Ozzy, obviously, his music means a lot to me. We could talk about that a little bit later. But no, yeah, I don't really know what else to say about all that stuff going on in that world. Vinny, heard what happened to Ozzy, Hulk, and Vinesauce? The whole week is cursed! I know, it's crazy. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. Alright, that's Black Sabbath, Children of the Grave. And, that is a song. So, yeah, welcome back to the stream, everybody. It sure is a song. Yeah, so, I mean, listen, I was not really streaming when Ozzy died. And, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about Ozzy's, like, entire life. I'm not even gonna spend that much time. I liked his music. I liked his voice. I liked his singing. I don't know anything about the guy other than what we saw on the fucking Osbournes. I know the guy didn't like bubbles. But I definitely, I think that, you know, weirdly, I watched a clip of Gene Simmons from Kiss, who I don't really care for, but he said something kind of amazing, which I hadn't really considered, but there was no Ozzy template. Let's say just Ozzy as a character, this artist that he portrayed himself as, right? This guy singing this way and, like, you know, this band doing this particular thing. There's literally nobody like doing that before. And I kind of agree with that. Like, I can't really think of that specific thing being done. So he really was a true original. And he had just this drive to, you know, just continue to play and continue to make songs. And he worked with great collaborators, you know, Randy Rhoads, Zakk Wylde, obviously Tony Iommi, the rest of Sabbath. People are complicated. People aren't perfect. People are people. And, you know, especially in the rock world, good luck finding the, you know, the people that are going to be like these perfect angels. But that's the thing. Ozzy was not. He was the Prince of Darkness. However you feel about that. But I hope that, you know, the dude rests in peace. He fucking did that show. He did it. I mean, he hung on for a little bit longer. And I think he really, really just wanted to do that one thing, do one more show, say goodbye, and then just fuck off. And he did. So, I mean, again, whoever he was as a person, that's one thing, rest in peace, but also as this entity, this Black Sabbath man, Ozzy, the artist. You know, he did it. He did his whole life. And anyway, I don't really know that much about Sabbath. I do. I love the first album. I had that album, listened to it a lot. Obviously, Paranoid. I'm a big fan of those first three albums in general. First four, actually, I kind of love all four of those first albums. I think they're all really good. So if you're looking to listen to some of that music, and don't discount the rest of the band because they were all good. You know what I mean? So I would check those out. And there's other stuff too. Obviously, Sabbath worked with Dio. And that was a whole other thing that I'm not really aware of. I know a couple songs. And then Ozzy's solo career, there's a ton of songs. I've just been listening to, I mean, you can't really escape it, but I've been listening to a bunch of Ozzy. So, yeah. Yeah. Did Ozzy ever do a collab with Alice Cooper? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm not the most knowledgeable. I'm obviously not like a metal guy. I do like a little metal. I like the sludginess of Sabbath, which was really, really influential on a ton of bands, including a lot of my favorite artists. I'm a big Zeppelin guy as well. You know, I enjoy what this music has brought to my life, the songs that have meant so much to me. And Ozzy was part of that. A lot of his music, a lot of his, I know he wasn't always writing the stuff, but he had some great fucking melodies. One thing I'll say is too, as a fan of melodies, like he was a big Beatle fan. You could hear it, so it's in there. It's just really really good, but dark melodies. I like that shit a lot. So some of those songs are incredibly earwormy and incredibly like melodically interesting. So, but yeah. I mean that's pretty much it. It's just this is gonna happen more. It sucks, but you know, the people that we think we know through their art, like I said, one way or another, it's a kind of an interesting thing to feel like you knew someone just based on listening to them, which I think you know, Kurt Cobain, there's no greater example of people like I know him. He wouldn't want that. He wouldn't want that. He wouldn't say that. He wouldn't do that. I've seen that so much over the years. It's actually insane. Which just no one knows what anyone would want except the person. But that's what art does, and it you know it can communicate for the rest of time, really, and you can still get something. I a lot of my favorite musicians are dead, so I still get something out of it. But yeah, anyway, thanks for listening. Kurt Cobain absolutely wanted to be on the Gray Leno show, and you know it. That much is true.